Well, good afternoon, Moto family. Trying to get out and get some footage for y'all. Probably going to need a new microphone stock, I think. But we'll see what we can scrape together. So, been a pretty interesting couple of days. Got the camera charger hooked up. That's all going now. Got the exhaust rewrapped. Got the exhaust covers put on. Got the new headlight put on. Next on the list of things to do is get the light bar, some more monies, start getting some GoPros hooked up, and then we'll start doing some things. God, I want to be a postie. I know I say that every video. Every time I see one, want to be a postie, want to be a postie. Oh, so painted the inside and treaded my tyres. Got all that looking pretty slick. My mechanic drove past one time after I got it done. And he was just like, yo, you know, I seen that before I seen the bike, so that was nice. It means it pops a lot, which is nice. Always what you want on a bike is more visibility of the self. Now I just got to make sure I don't get stuck in that trap of, oh, I was too busy looking at his tires. Where you going? 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 And we got the Popo behind us now. Which, like, as far as stupid things to do on a motorbike go, putting them cops behind you, number one. If they're in front of you, they can't see your license plate. They're also less likely to hear you. Also, fuck dealing with that shit. They are everywhere today. We don't do it because it's faster, we do it because it's fun. Story time with the turtle. That sounds like a good segment to start. Alright, so my dad rides. Rides and rides and rides. That's all he does. He's like 50-something years old and all he does is ride. It's great. But he normally rides like dirt bikes and sports bikes and things like that. Alright, so he's been riding my old bike, a V-Star 650 for the last, 5 months, 6 months he's been riding it for now. He's doing well, like he's finally getting used to it, which is lovely. Anyway, so he's been riding. And he always tells this story about, he tells the same 5 stories, right? He tells the story about the time he nearly got knocked off his bike. He tells the story about the time he was riding down the M7 in Sydney without his license, or his learners, sorry. He was doing like $1.80 or some shit. He tells the story about how there was some lady stopped in front of him at a fucking roundabout, and he's all like trying to blame her and shit. And it's just like, well, no, she has every right to stop at the roundabout, you know? Anyway, so one time me and my mate Ghost, we're sitting there and we're having a few drinks, and Dad started telling this story. Now, you remember, this is like the 19th time we've heard this story in the last like 4 weeks, because, you know, we drink a lot. Anyway, fuck this roundabout, let's go over this now. Anyway, so he starts telling this story, and me and Ghost were both just like, no way, that couldn't have happened. He's just like, yeah, and then I was like, what? And, you know, like he'd forgotten every single time he's told us this story. Like we wouldn't remember it, you know, off the beat. Amazing. He's loving it, and my mum's just sitting there shaking her head, and it's just like, you shouldn't pick on your father like that. And I'm like, I'm kidding, my mum's lovely. But no, but seriously, she was, you know, you really shouldn't pick on your dad. You know, he works hard. And I'm like, I know he works hard, but come on, you work hard, you have more than 4 stories to tell, surely. I still haven't managed to get an intro for the channel yet. Hey, so I started a health kick as well. Anyway, so I'm sitting there last night, I make myself a frickin' salad at work, and then I get home and me and my roommate hit a little bit of the gym, we pump them irons, and then it comes time for dinner. And I walk inside and I look at my box of salad that I made up, and I just hate myself. Now, I got nothing against vegetarians and vegans and all of that, but, you know, there is a reason why we invented weapons. And contrary to popular belief, it wasn't to kill each other, it was to kill food. Get them mad GP leans on like every corner. Start wearing knee pads, scrape the knee and the thing. I can't do that. Honestly, my bag's scraped before. It's like my left side's my bad side for my leaning, so I'm always like trying to like practice it and shit. But it just doesn't want to just go. It just doesn't want to do the thing, you know. Update on my mechanic. He came in and, well, sorry, my mum went into him with my other bike because Dad got a puncher in the V-Star. Weird as hell. Mum went in and have a bit of a chat to him, and he shut down shop to go work for another shop because they offered him just too good a deal. Fantastic, like, good on you, mate. You know, take all the money you can get and run. But Mum went in and see him, and she explained to him that, yeah, we just don't like this shop that he works for. They've done us pretty dodgy a couple times. Better spots to waste our money on. And he was just like, yeah, I know, you know, rah, 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 rah. Anyway, so Mum asks him, he's like, you know, under the table, do you mind if we still bring the bikes to you? And he was just like, yeah, sure. So I'm just like, yes, I got my mechanic back. Because he is superb. Like, you know, he is my Andy, for those of you that watch, you know, Diablo Formula Racing or Street Speed 717. He is my Andy. Except I'm not married to him like Street Speed is. Ironically though, Guitarmageddon ZL1 or whatever his name is, put Andy's phone number up on his YouTube channel once, and since then just like 400 calls a day from like 4-year-olds being like, oh, is this Andy? I love you, Andy. And then it's just kind of like, God, and Andy's not getting any work done. Although I tell you what, between me and you and the rest of the Turtle Bale, if I could get one of his camshafts put in this, buddy, that'd be great. On the topic of that, before my mechanic said that he'd work on my bike under the books, I was down in the local city and chatting out some parts. 16 grand to get the supercharger kit, the camshaft, the new timing gear, and a tune, which isn't bad. Like, honestly, the only thing I'm missing then is my big bore kit. Whereas if I want to get the big bore kit, I've got to like send my engine over there and they'll bore it out and then send it back to me. I'm just like, that's expensive. I don't want to do that. I don't know why they can't just like send me one and I'll send them this one, and then, you know, they can bore this one out and send it as a bored out one. But I suppose then you have people like, oh, I don't know what condition the engine's in. I don't want to buy someone else's engine. Which is fair enough. I'd say the exact same thing. So I'm not begrudging, I'm not hating at all. And those of you that watch and know me personally know that I don't exactly treat the old girl gentle. If you ain't redlining, you ain't riding. And for those of you that are going to whinge, lane filtering is completely legal in Queensland, providing you're under 40 k's an hour and the traffic is stopped. And you're on your open licence.